share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Let's go, AAA family. Let's go, AAA family. Let's get to it. Let's do it. How y'all feeling tonight, man? I'm your boy, Coach Smook, your host, man, for the Coach Smook Calling Show. Alabama insider, man, team reporter, recruiting analyst, all that good stuff. Man, got some crazy stuff going on in Alabama high school football right now. That's why I'm looking so excited. And then I was also watching the Colorado Houston game. Man, Houston looks tough. Houston looks tough, man. The run game starting to wake up for them. They got the quarterback, Connor Wagman. Colorado don't know what to do with their quarterback situation, man. Thought Staub was going to come out and continue to build off of his momentum from last game, but it don't look like it's happening for him. They finally got on the board with the run game, though, so good to see that, man. Colorado playing a tough game against a tough Houston team, man. It's going to be a good game, man. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody in the chat? What's up, Zach? I see you over here on YouTube checking in. Roll Tide, I see you. Mike Jones, I good to see you. Mary J on the back on the ones and twos checking in chat too, man. That's what I'm talking about. Double duty. Mike Jones, what's good? Roll Tide. Greg, what's good? Jordan, Roll Tide, I see y'all. Zach, I see you with your AAA. What's up, Sully? What's up, Big Frank, my dude? Hey, Big Frank, the phone line about to be open, man. The phone line about to be open. You not in a secure facility right now, are you? I want to hear you talk, man. I want to hear you talk. You said you want to talk about this right tackle position. Let's talk about it, man. As a matter of fact, where is my phone line? I could have sworn it was open, but it weren't. So we got to get it opened up here, or set up to get opened up. And then we're going to be in the game. Man, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's up, Wade? Speaking of Colorado, man, I knew it was straight BS when Stephen A. Smith keep pushing that Alabama should hire Coach Prime. I love Deion, but he ain't the man for the job. Hey, Deion doing his own thing, his own way out there in Colorado, having a good time living his life. He can keep it right there. Keep it right there. What's up, man? What's up, Wade? Good to see you, man. John Horton, he's jumping in talking about some hook 'em. Hey, phone line gonna be open here in about 15 minutes, man. We're gonna get through these hot takes real quick for these upcoming this weekend's games, man. I hope y'all stick around. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, you on TikTok, stick around. Don't be scared to tap in and call in on the phone lines. We want the phone lines blowing up tonight. We want it to the point where people that's calling in, you only get 3 minutes because we don't want to hold everybody else up. That's what we want to do. So, John, appreciate you. This is one of my brothers, man, from UHP, man. This is crazy that everybody's still like linking up. It was a great experience. It made a lot of family members, like longtime friendships in a matter of 19 days, man. Made some lifetime connections, and that's one of my bros, man. Kept me up the first 2 nights, man. Him and the other bros in there with their little snoring problems, man. I'm telling you, man, it was good times, though. Good times. Time I won't forget. My God, is that my brother? My brother Jeremy checking in on Facebook, man. What's up? Appreciate the like, Jeremy. Make sure if y'all checking in on Facebook, y'all hit the reaction button, whether it's heart reaction, laughing, thumbs up, mad face, whatever. Just make sure y'all react. It really helped the algorithm. We actually have gotten monetized on our Facebook page. I didn't even know it. So I appreciate y'all for supporting. I didn't even know that because if y'all didn't know, I used to do gaming content primarily. So when I switched over to this, I kind of left Facebook alone. It didn't feel like the platform for it, but I said, hey, might as well go ahead and start streaming the call-in shows and the lives to the Facebook side. I seen people get active on Facebook every week talking trash, especially in the SEC when it comes to Bama and Georgia and Auburn and Tennessee, Florida. Our fan bases are kind of intertwined where I'm from. So I definitely wanted to get this out to the family, man. And then I see people that like grew up with me, know this is really what I do. Talk Bama, talk football, be in the recruiting and coaching on the sidelines, had my time as a high school coach and a middle school coach. Like all of these things tied into what I'm doing now. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. But I appreciate everybody for the likes, man. Jeremy, Brian, I appreciate y'all for the love, man. And then over here on YouTube, man, y'all crazy, man. Mike Jones said Bama defensive line still concerns me. Hey, this is another game for them to show up again, man. They showed up last game against a lesser opponent. Let's see if they can show up again. We're going to talk about Bama, Wisconsin. We're going to talk about all the hot games coming on tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give y'all the rundown. Here go the games we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Of course, Wisconsin visiting us in T-Town. Alabama, that's going to kick off at 11. And then you got at the same time Georgia Tech and Clemson. I think that's going to be a good one to watch, y'all. I think Clemson is in trouble. This Georgia Tech is no pushover. Y'all seen how they ended last season with Georgia, pushed them to 8 overtimes. They went to their bowl game, played a tough game, and then they opened up the season, man. They beat Colorado, and then last week they whooped up on – who did they play last week? Let me pull their schedule back up real quick. They beat somebody last week, dropped 60 points. You know, they had their little cupcake game. Gardner-Webb is who they dropped. They 59 points. I thought it was 69-12, but it was 59-12. So Clemson, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech came in looking strong against Colorado. We know Colorado had a lot of excitement coming into the season with a lot of elusive players. That Georgia Tech defense bowled up at the end. Clemson is struggling on offense, and that Georgia Tech front looks nice. Clemson's front looks like it's struggling. So it's going to be an interesting one to watch, chat. There's one going to be I'm going to be tuned into. So Georgia Tech, Clemson. Then you got Georgia versus Tennessee. They kick off at 2:30. That's going to be 2:30 Central Standard Time, I believe, right? Yeah. 2:30 Central Standard Time in Neyland Stadium. Man, if y'all thought Tennessee was rocking when Bama showed up last year, this game right here is a true rivalry. Georgia Tennessee is like another Bama Tennessee rival, but this one because they used to be Eastern Division rivals. Georgia been whooping up on Tennessee for a while now. I think this is the year Tennessee. Hot take. Tennessee going to get them. I think Tennessee going to get them. South Florida, Miami at 3:30. Another one, man, that has surged onto the scenes. A lot of people not giving South Florida a chance, but I truly believe they're physical enough to hang with that Miami defensive front. I do. And I think Bynum, the quarterback, that young man, he's a baller, man. If he can get his receivers active early and confident, active and confident early in the game, I think this game turns out to be a surprise. I have Miami winning, but this isn't going to be like a home field advantage type of win. I think Miami just maybe have one or two more spots where they're more solid. But if they mess around and let this USF, you know what? I'm a hot take. Not another hot take, but I'm gonna have USF for the upset. I don't trust Carson Beck against this Alex G defense, man. That USF defense has been legit for the past 3 or 4 years. They've been waiting for their offense to come along, and I think they put together more of a consistent product on offense. Maybe not the most explosive, but it's a consistent product, and it works for them, you know. So Alex go, man. He gonna make it go. I got USF for the upset. Then I don't know how Utah, Wyoming made it on this list, but I know I was looking for Texas A&M, Notre Dame. That's another big one, y'all. A lot of people not giving Texas A&M a chance, but if y'all haven't watched their quarterback, Marcel Reed, I think is his name. If y'all haven't seen him play, he was one of the more explosive quarterbacks in the SEC last season, and A&M had nothing around him. So right now he's kind of like the heartbeat of that offense. And I don't think Notre Dame's offense is explosive or has the explosive assets as it had last year, but they running back duo, that's going to be something to watch. Like, that's going to be something to watch. So, and the A&M defense, the front, always talented, but never seem to develop to like elite style talent. They look very aggressive this year. First 2 weeks, they look real aggressive. They look real physical. So A&M got a chance to make a statement. Notre Dame needs to really bounce back after the week 1 Miami loss. You know, I think they was off last week. Let me see. I think they was off last week, Notre Dame was. Yeah, so they were off last week. They had a bye week, so they coming in fresh. And they get a home game, man. This gonna be a good one to watch. 6:30 is gonna be on Peacock. We're gonna be watching some of these games later on, watch party style. So y'all tap in. What other games, man? I know I have. Oh, Florida LSU. That's what the other one was. That's what's supposed to be up here instead of this crap. Is Utah, Wyoming. I don't see that being a good one. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out Cam Calhoun. Appreciate her for pulling up to the T-Town and becoming a Crimson Tide. Alabama Crimson Tide, B-Side 5. Leaving that Utah mess alone, coming down here, proving itself. Justin, good to see y'all. Hey, good to see you in the chat, man. I'm a GA fan. What are the thoughts about Georgia this year? We just got done talking about Georgia, Tennessee. Let's give them a little rundown while we try to allow everybody to come in and get settled in. Appreciate everybody for jumping in the chat too, man. Let me go make sure I did the analytics. That's probably why y'all not getting y'all notifications, y'all. This was the second time I did this week. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get to your question. Mary J, you can keep that chat up on the screen. Appreciate you for tapping in, Justin. Just so I don't get sidetracked. I just got to pull the dashboard up for YouTube so we can make sure we got all of our features on. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So watch. I'm going to give it 3 minutes and everybody going to start coming in and saying, dang, we been live already. I appreciate everybody that's already here, though. I really do. Y'all make it do what it do. Hey, continue to like and share the stream, though. If you're on YouTube, you can hit that share button and share to any major platform. Make it a public post on any major platform. on your social media. That's Facebook, that's Twitter. Share it and make it public so people can see it and interact with it. And tap in here and get on this phone line. We about to open this phone line up in 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes, I'm going to get this phone line open. I really want to get to y'all thoughts on these big games tomorrow. Very, very entertaining week of competitive college football this week. I'm telling y'all, man, this is going to be one. This is going to be one where it's going to set the tone for the rest of the season. A lot of big games that going to have playoff implications, early AP poll rankings that's going to influence the first week of college football playoff rankings. So I think this is one of those weekends, man. But as a GA fan, I'm going to say this, and I'm not hating you. I'm Alabama, but I'm unbiased. As long as you come here, with respect and talking football, taking up for your team, standing on business, taking up for your team, I could rock with you. I got some solid Bama fans in this group, so don't come in being no soft Georgia fan. I mean, I got some solid Georgia fans in this community, so don't come in being no soft Georgia fan. You better come in 10 toes down. What I think about your Georgia Bulldogs, though, I think this is a very incomplete team. It's a lot of spots and a lot of holes on this defense, right, that haven't been exposed yet. They haven't been exposed, and they probably won't be exposed until tomorrow. And it's going to be in spots. I still don't trust Joey Aguilar as Tennessee's quarterback, so he's going to give your defense some opportunities to make plays, might hold on to the ball too long, might throw in the double coverage one too many times. But your secondary is your weak point this year on your defense. Now, offensively, I just truly don't believe in Gunnar Stockton. I think your backup quarterback is more Mike Bobo's style of quarterback to just manage games and get into weapons. I've seen his reps. I think he's a better fit, but your offensive line has got problems, man. The first decent pass rush you're going to see is tomorrow against Tennessee, and I think they have enough to disrupt y'all. And I have Tennessee upsetting y'all I know y'all on the road, and technically, when it comes to the SEC ranked opponents, when you go on the road as the higher ranked team, I don't see that as an upset if you go in there and you lose. That home field advantage in the SEC is something serious. So if Tennessee wins, I think it's more so expected. You look at the schematics of everything, Mike Bobo has yet to change up and open up that offense enough to really get his weapons involved. And they run those running backs down, and they try to force the interior run game. Kirby wants to depend on his defense. And I think this year they don't have the depth to do so. So you can't run that defense out for 70 plus plays and expect your offense to, stay. You got to be able to score. This Georgia offense has to score 35 to win against Tennessee tomorrow, because Aguilar is going to take his shots. Josh Heupel is going to take his shots. They're going to get this team going left and right. They're going to get Georgia going left and right. And that interior run game is going to be so effective. Everybody keep talking about they lost their primary running back. They're doing running back by committee right now. And these guys can catch out the backfield very well for Tennessee, and they can run the ball pretty solid. They're not explosive as Simpson was last year, but I think Tennessee makes it a good game, and they pull off with a 10-point victory against Georgia in Neyland. That's what I feel like. Florida upsets LSU. I truly think that we might have a tight game, but I think LSU has too much. Florida's defense got to show me something early, and I'm talking about create some early turnovers. Y'all are struggling all over the offense and defense this season, and that was against below average teams. I was Zach talking about UGA. Georgia ends up figuring it out tomorrow. They almost always do. I don't know, man. This is a different day and age, and this is a different Tennessee team. Most time when Georgia handles Tennessee is because Tennessee doesn't have a lick of anything on defense, right? And I think Tennessee got some offensive weapons. They got some young guys, man, that's popping out. Mikey Matthews is making some explosive plays in the passing game. They got some young guys. Y'all know I'm a rave about my youngin' Travis Smith Jr. I'm just waiting, and I think this would be the game. This would be the game that Travis would get in and be the third or fourth guy in the rotation and make big plays, because Georgia, they sold out to get him. They sold out to get him. They was like the number one school going after Kirby, showing up to the school every week. What's up, the Promised Land? What's up, Swag? Appreciate you. Hey, Bishop is nice. He is. Florida fans back on the Fire Billy train, and it's crazy because I think they really just got beat by a good USF team. I'm telling y'all, another hot take, USF Miami. USF Miami. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. USF is going to come in. If they are able to punch Carson Beck in the mouth early and disrupt him early, we've seen Carson Beck under duress. He has not played a team that's going to put him under duress. Notre Dame got a lot of new players trying to phase into that explosive defense. You saw Notre Dame stiffen up in the second half.
right? Miami made some defensive plays, man, against the young quarterback at Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is going to be a top 6, top 7 team, man, when it's all said and done. They're going to be a playoff team, a deep playoff team, Notre Dame. But tomorrow, Miami USF, watch USF play this Miami team very tough. They're physical on the defensive side, and they have a real pass rush. They have a for real pass rush. Y'all better listen to me when I say it. And then again, Florida, LSU. We're gonna talk about that one a little bit on the phone line. I got my guy Kirk TV in the chat over there on TikTok. Kirk TV Free is in the chat, y'all. Kirk, we got the phone lines opening up in about 5 minutes. The coach from South Florida can coach. Yes, y'all remember he was on staff at Tennessee with Heupel. Those dudes can they can scheme it up, man. They can scheme it up. Smook, I said the same thing about USF going to come hard at Miami. And y'all got to think, man. This is one of those things, man. I don't think there's a home field advantage in Miami. I think right now USF they gonna travel. That's an in-state Tampa to Miami. That ain't nothing. They gonna travel. That stadium gonna be split. It's gonna be a 40-60 split. And USF fans have been traveling before they became hot. So I'm just saying, man, it's gonna be a good game. Excited. Corgi man says ASU versus Tennessee versus Texas State. Who is that? Who is ASU? Arizona State? I know you ain't talking about the Arizona State overrated. What about Vandy and South Carolina? That's my dark horse game. Megan. I was getting to it. I got them all up here, all lined up and nice and neat. That's my dark horse game. I think that one's going to be real entertaining. Vandy going into South Carolina, Shane Beeman. Oh, man. That defense going to have to show up. Lenore Sellers and that offense haven't been clicking the first couple weeks. They don't look like they going to be. Hey, they don't look like they as fluid as expected. Lenore Sellers doing a lot with his legs. The offensive line struggling, but he doing a lot with his legs. I don't think that stands against this aggressive Vandy defense. Diego Pavia in that offense, the passing game is looking like a real threat. We're gonna see tomorrow, man. Tampa to Miami, 4 hours. That ain't nothing. Them fans drive that nightly. Exactly. Square Alex Golish can coach, even going against inferior opponents. 100%. Vandy's going to beat South Carolina. I don't know, man. Justin said KB was mad when y'all lost, man. Don't come over here talking about KB, man. Man, come on. Yeah, it's a real YouTube. Hey, if you got that 4-game multi-view thing on YouTube, you better utilize it this weekend. It's going to be like that. We're going to be doing it live watch party style, y'all. The 804 boys, -- Virginia Union Panthers are in Duval. Duval versus #5 Edward Waters tomorrow. They coming. Virginia Union Panthers are in Duval against Edward Waters. Who is that, James Knox? Who is that? Is that high school? What's that, JUCO? I'm not familiar, man. You gotta get me hip. Exactly. Vandy got a pass attack. Yeah. They're not even doing it with the run game. And you know what's sad? Pavio is their running game right now. They doing it. But their offense is not explosive, chat. They just grind it out. That's a tough team, man. They just play tough. Shout out to all the likes on Facebook, man. James, I appreciate you, my brother. Hey, look at how my UHP family checking in, man. Much love to everybody tapping in over there. We got the phone lines opening up in 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. James Yergens, James Knox, Brian Michael, Jeremy Camposano, my brother Jeremy C. Appreciate y'all for tapping in and liking the stream, man. I see y'all. He said, I see us. Or the new stream center on ESPN. They just added so many games. Ooh, I ain't even messing with ESPN. I ain't messing with ESPN. You out, Justin? What's up, man? Why? What happened? No, don't. We don't do the back and forth stuff no more with these other content creators. They don't like my opinion or whether. Yeah, Smook, the grind out games control the clock. Facts. Well, he's so efficient in the pass game. I think right now in the season, he's at like a 68% completion percentage. That's pretty solid. So let's get into the phone lines, man. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to talk, man. We're going to open it up depending on the speed. First caller, I'll let you know when to kind of wrap it up and kind of get to your closing statements. But all the games on the line right now. All the games are on the table right now. Alabama, Wisconsin, of course, for all my Bama fans. I know I want to hear y'all thoughts about that, but also some games we're going to be watching after our games because we get to kick the day off, and then after that, we get to just chill and watch everybody else struggle. I love when we're able to play first and watch Georgia and LSU and Auburn play. I love being able to watch these teams play. Who Auburn got tomorrow? I know they got a cupcake tomorrow, but who they got? They playing South Alabama. I ain't gonna call that a cupcake. South Alabama go play some defense, chat. South Alabama go play some defense. Trust me. They gonna play some defense and they'll hit you over top for 1 or 2. This Auburn secondary be struggling. I don't think they got the front to really hold up. But this South Alabama defense gonna play, and that Jackson Arnold, he gonna have to throw the ball more than he only thrown the ball 45 times in 2 games, chat. He's only thrown the ball 45 times in 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. So gonna have to do more than be trying to run the ball. And they don't have no real running game outside. They don't have no real offense outside of your boy Jackson Arnold. Cam Coleman ain't been a threat in the receiving game because he's not confident in his throws. South Alabama, hey, me too, bro. I will be more than pleased and happy to see Auburn lose to South Alabama tomorrow. Now, if they on my ticket, I might just forget to pick on that one, because I'm not picking them. I'm not picking Auburn to do nothing. Hey, phone number 334-625-1121. Let's get in the game, y'all. Y'all ready? Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's do it, y'all. You talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Let's get it. Let's go. 334-625-1121. I thought I had a phone call on the line, Zach. I thought I had you on there. I don't know what happened to you, but phone line is open, chat. Y'all run it up. Get that phone line buzzing, man. Don't have your boy waiting. Let's talk some college football. I'm trying to talk football tonight. Trash talk, whatever you want. We got Zach on the line. Let's get it.
Call from Zach Willett.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game. 334, you call back in 3 minutes. Zach, what's up, man? You got time. Talk to me. What's good, brother? Can I get a roll tide?
Bro, tide, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all give it up for my boy Zach. Zach, what's on your mind, man? A lot of games tomorrow, man. A lot of hot.
A lot of them.
Talk to me.
Yes, I'm with you on that Georgia-Tennessee game. I see Tennessee pulling this one out because what I've seen the first 2 games in performances from Georgia against low-quality competition wasn't what you would expect from a talented Georgia team. You know. And so I see Tennessee possibly pulling this one out.
Okay.
Then South Carolina, I think that's going to be a good game. It's going to be whoever has the ball last and can make the most plays at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, LSU. I have LSU over Florida, and in that game, Florida's defense has to, prove to me that they can be a good defense before I trust them.
Yeah.
Alabama, Wisconsin. I think our defense is going to take another step to just improve this week again and take that next step that we need to win ball games. Auburn, South Alabama.
You praying? Are you praying?
I don't know about that one because I can see South Alabama pulling that one off.
Hey,
overall.
People think we trolling, but I'm serious. Like, South Alabama played in some tough games last year. I think they played Clemson tough maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago.
They played Clemson real close, and they have been doing some. Man, listen, they got an explosive young guy right now that's third on their rotation, maybe fourth. T.I. Mims. I don't know if y'all remember me doing some coverage on him for the Coach Smook Networks. Check them out, under the radar recruits. But this young man is third in their rotation, maybe fourth in their wide receiver rotation. And I think he's already got like 8 or 9 targets. So they're utilizing weapons at South Alabama, man. It's becoming a program, becoming very competitive in the Sun Belt. So don't sleep on this. Auburn has been prone to losing to lesser talent in weeks like this when they're supposed to handle business. You got a talented team. The portal give it and the portal take it away. Zach, give me one more game prediction, and we're going to open this phone line up. We got people calling in, man, texting and calling in. Hey, listen, if you want to check the phone lines, you can text the number 334-625-1121. Ask for a time check, and I'll give you a time check. You'll get a number sent back to you. If you get a 1, that's 1 minute. 2, that's 2 minutes. 3, that's 3 minutes. Just text the number 334-625. And then I send you a reply with a time limit on it. We got a new thing working in the background. But Zach, go ahead. You got another minute, bro.
Yeah, USF Miami. That's going to be a tough game for Miami. I don't trust Carson Beck's arm to beat South Florida secondary.
Zach just don't like Carson Beck, man. I don't blame you either, Zach. I ain't a Carson Beck fan either. I think Georgia media messed it up for me and Carson Beck.
And from what I seen, Carson Beck, I mean, he didn't even when he had Brock Bowers and Lad McConkey, he wasn't that good. It was just the defenses that he was going up against didn't make plays to beat him. You know, he still made bad throws, you know, and left opportunities on the field for the defense to make plays. They just didn't capitalize on those plays.
So what's your score prediction for the USF Miami game? That's the hot one for the day, I think, for most of us. What's your score prediction? And then we're gonna get this phone line open back up.
I'm going to go 35-31 USF.
Okay, hey, I'm going to get you a siren for that one because guess what my score prediction was? 38-31. 38-31. I think it's going to be a pretty nice scoring game. I think Miami is going to have to play from behind. USF going to be able to hold them off.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. All right, Zach, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Y'all give it up for my boy, Zach. Roll Tide, Zach.
Roll Tide, Coach.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got a kickoff show tomorrow, too, man. Y'all better tap in for our call-in segment, our 30-minute Talk Your Talk call-in segment in the morning for the kickoff, pregame kickoff, man. We're kicking off at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to have an hour show. It's going to be an hour. The call-in segment is going to be 30 minutes. 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in. Dial that number. 334-625-1121. Here we go. We got another caller on the line.
Call from. To accept.
Yo. You in the game with Coach Smook. Who's on the line?
What's going on, Coach? It's Pat, man. Put me in the game.
What up, Pat? Pat in the game, chat. Yeah, I'll put Pat in the game. What's up, Pat? Talk to me, man.
All right, man. Hey, man, it's pretty good, man. I'm only going to deal with the business that concern me, and that's Alabama.
Let's do it.
So,
let's talk it.
Man. So I got a couple topics I want to talk to you about. First, Michael Carroll has to find. They got to find somewhere consistent for him to start, man. You coming in. When I rewatched the game from ULM, he played with fire, man. He was coming off his block, coming down, picking clean up blocks downfield.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like he got to find somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of really sense of Proctor, the one that's kind of slacking along. It's, you know what I'm saying? Sad to say with how he played his freshman year to now. But he seemed to be the one that's kind of not picking up. Form be kind of playing a little bit more consistent than Proctor is right now.
Yeah.
So I was just saying that I believe Michael Carroll will be a definitely a needed a start. You know what I'm saying, coming up here soon, especially in Georgia for that fire offensive line. For our offensive line to hold up for the you know what I'm saying, for the prolong of the season.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to going in hostile environment, when it's going into Georgia, we're gonna need the offensive line to hold up, man. And we're gonna I think Michael Carroll, the way he played, if he gets some time with Wisconsin, because I really do think there's going to be another shutout. I think we can pitch another shutout.
Oh yeah,
against Wisconsin, or at least 3. I don't see them. I see whatever they're doing. I really don't care for the way that you looked at how they had Lawson was coming down off the edge, and they had Jefferson off the edge for like some plays. I'm like, I don't know, I ain't understand that formation that he has, but and they brought, you know what I mean?
That's like your light rush package where you can, if you have to check out and get into coverage, you got Lawson and Jefferson dropping back off into the flats, and that's why you seen guys like Roussard, Keeley, Pierre. They were more so lined up at those defensive end, sliding that edge, that Wolf guy. They were sliding him in more so to like a 7-5 technique type of look. So I didn't like it too much. That's when I was on Twitter. I was like, I don't like when we go light in third and passing. I don't like when we go light in our front in third and passing. I don't think that's effective. And I only saw it done twice in the game. Now, what that looks like against a team that's going to put 4 wide out there and try to spread us out. A lot of people are looking at this Wisconsin offense from last season. This is a totally different offensive scheme. So they're going to try to spread us out. They don't feel like they're going to win inside. They're dealing with a lot of changes up front. So quick pass game out to the perimeter, trying to get to the perimeter in the run game. That's where I think they're going to try to attack us. And we got to be able to have guys that's going to be able to get out there and be able to track their ball on a bead and play inside out from the interior. So,
and another question I had too is why when Walmack came, when the coach, not Walmack, what's his name, Coach Walmack? From why none of his players he didn't have a couple players that came with him that he thought was some dogs on defensive side of the ball and in linemen. You know, like it's not a huge drop off, but then no players follow him to Alabama, you know what I'm saying, alongside of him. But the boy, of course, he was at Washington. He came from off a national championship. But all his players that transfer for him are some of our most dominant players, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just questioning, like, why didn't Walmart have a player or two, you know what I'm saying, some kind of player that he knew that, man, wherever he come with me, he gonna, you know what I'm saying, he gonna show out and prove himself and eventually get some playing time. He didn't have nobody to transfer with him. That was a question I thought about too.
So I think it's more so one of those things where we did go after his leading tackler the first year in the portal last season. And I think there was such an amazement in the athleticism in the linebacker room coming into last season that we didn't go and overhaul anything in the portal, you know, as far as the defensive side of things. He let the secondary develop, the young guys in the secondary. You had a defensive front that you felt like you had enough personnel where you could figure out the ones that's going to actually fit your scheme. All of these things kind of factored into I think that process overall. And I don't think it was anything like, because the defense played so well together cohesively, that group at South Alabama under him. And same thing at Indiana. They didn't have anybody super athletic that was going to turn ahead by their individual play. It was just how things flowed together. And I think that's what we're starting to see when we see games like the shutout we had against ULM. Not that anybody just dominated a matchup or was explosive, but you saw everything defensively flow together and it was effective. And I don't think a lot of people in the fan base understand that, even that part of what this team is. Like, everything not going to be one person being the guy. It's going to flow. They rotate, use depth on the defensive line. They use the depth in the secondary. Like, those two spots, you're liable to see 9 different guys suit up and get reps.
That.
So
yeah, I never seen a team sub out corners like we do. Like, we sub out corners. We brought the freshmen in on that critical third down in Florida State, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying, normally you just have a 11. I understand changing out your front, you know what I'm saying, your front 7, the defensive tackle here and there, but normally then the skill guys, they got the endurance to win to play the full, you know what I'm saying, full game. Unless I never seen them rotate out like the way that Walmart doing this year.
Yeah,
he rotated out their critical third down was like, wow, man, you could have freshened out their first play against Squirrel White. Like, come on, we got.
Well, if you pay attention to the formation when they brought out that 4 wide set, that's why we had to go dime. And Dijon Lee was at that point in time was the 4th corner in the rotation. I don't even think Cam Calhoun was on the field at that point in time. They had Deshaun Jones and Dijon Lee was on the field. So I think right there, the alignment was more so the problem. You saw the shift, man. Soon as Malzahn noticed the formation, I think he saw personnel. Yeah. He said 5 is a freshman. All right, let's get a wider split. Let's really put him on the island. If they go robber, we're testing it. We don't care what the release looks like. If they go robber look and they stay off of too high, we're testing the boundary. And that's what I used to teach my quarterback. You don't have to be a very accurate quarterback. You just got to get a nice 50-50 ball in between the numbers and the sideline and give your wide receiver a chance to work his way back in. And that's what they did.
Yeah, that's definitely what he did too.
So
that's definitely what he did. But that Florida State really gonna surprise. It's gonna, man. I play Florida State gonna get in that top 10 before the years out, man.
A lot of people.
That's a team. That's a football team.
Hey, Chad, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Continue to tap the screen. Continue to run the likes up. We on the line. Pat is in the game right now. We got 2 minutes before the phone line open back up. So make sure y'all tapping in 2 minutes. Wait for the phone call to end before you call in. But Pat, what you got, man? What else you got for me?
That's really about it, man. I look forward to the game tomorrow and look forward to playing fast, man. Fast like they did against ULM. If they play like that again, we'll see another dominant game.
Yeah,
it's gonna lead. It's gonna continue. That's all.
I truly believe that, man. I think. Give me a score prediction. We didn't get you score prediction for the week.
Score prediction. I'm gonna say 42. I'm gonna say 42-3.
42-3. That's close to my that's close to my prediction. I had 49. I had 40. I think I had 42-9 though. I think I had 42-9. I gave him a couple of.
Yeah, you said 3 field goals.
Yeah. I do got them kind of driving the ball a few times later in the game to try to slow it down, keeping our offense off the field to try to rebound. But I'm starting to feel more and more with some of the things that's happening on the defensive side. If we can get a ULM type effort, man, we can shut this team out again.
Yeah, yeah.
The effort just has to be there. Nobody has to do anything special. Nobody did anything special last game. Just be there for effort. Coach Womack has done a good job the past 2 seasons putting players in position to make plays, man. And I think they're overthinking it. I think they're getting to a space where now they just playing. They running out and they playing free.
Yes, they was ready. Exactly. They was ready coming to the line this past game.
Yeah.
Nobody looking around, checking around, just holding their hand.
Wasn't a lot of checks. Wasn't a whole bunch of signals.
It wasn't a lot of signals.
Yeah.
They was just wide open. No, man. Deontay Lawson played ruthless. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't played with no, hesitant. I know he probably thought about his knee in other games, but man, he was I just want that same relentless effort, man. It'll show.
100%, man. I appreciate you for calling in, brother. You have a good night, man. Stay tapped in. Share it up too, man. Get some more folks on the line.
Okay, we'll do. All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Roll Tide, man. Y'all give it up for my dude, Pat, man. Checking in on the Coach Smook Network. On the Coach Smook call-in show, I'm keeping a list of everyone's Bama's. Okay, predicts bet. Mary J keeping a list of all your predictions. So when you call in, just know you on the record. You on the wire. You on the wire, chat. You on the wire. Hey, call in 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. Share your thoughts here on the Coach Smook Network. Angel said, need everybody with that Drake Kirk effort. 100%. Angel, phone line open. What you got to say about it? What you got to say? Bama fans, hey, we real demanding this weekend. I don't blame you. They just showed us a side of them we haven't seen in a couple of games, even dating back to last season. I would love to see these boys show up and get that same effort, no matter faceless opponents. We just know we got to show up at 11 a.m. kickoff and go win the game. Whoever lines up against us gotta regret it. They gotta regret it. I feel like the team getting back to that. It's a bug in here, y'all. Look like a little wasp. Oh. It's one of them little stink bugs. Y'all know them little beetles that be outside? They don't really do nothing. They look like they could hurt you, but they can't. It's one of them. It's because we by the back door. Hey, when the last time y'all seen Boss, chat? My puppy. Let me see. Oh, yeah, he done opened his eyes. He up now. Come here, Boss. Come here, boss. Yeah, he getting so big. Hey, but big games tomorrow again. What's one that while we wait for the phone line to go off? What's a big one that I'm ready to see? I think the Clemson Georgia Tech while we playing gonna be another one, y'all. Like let's talk about that for a minute. Clemson Georgia Tech. I don't know if I got any Georgia Tech. I don't think we have anybody in the community that's like diehard Georgia Tech, right? But the Georgia Tech, I guarantee you're gonna see a surge in Georgia Tech fans popping out over the next 2 years. They doing a solid job in recruiting, and their defense is becoming physical. You seen how they matched up against Georgia's offensive line. Supposedly their best offensive line that they had in over 3-4 years. This Georgia Tech front showed up and handled them. Same thing Notre Dame did. I think Georgia Tech might beat Clemson tomorrow, chat. I really do got them beating Clemson, and I ain't just saying because of the Troy game. Clemson looked bad against LSU. Got LSU fans thinking that LSU are world beaters. Like they didn't look great either. Jack, what's good? I especially handle business. What's up, man? Call that phone line. Handle that business on that phone line. 334-625-1121. But yeah, I think Georgia Tech got a chance. Klubnik, Cade Klubnik, he ain't been looking efficient, man. He ain't been looking efficient. That offense is not able to move the ball consistently, right? Like I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it for him. But you got your boy Haynes. Is he hurt? Is Haynes King hurt for this game? Is he hurt? I think if Haynes King is hurt, man, this changes my projection. It changed my projection. What's the news line on this? Hold on, let me figure out. Is Haynes King hurt, chat? My boy better not be hurt, man. Timeout, cuz. What's the storyline? Let's see. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. I gotta look it up. Georgia Tech leads the FBS in red zone offense. Is he hurt? Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was about to say, because they didn't even mention him against Gardner Webb. The other quarterback went 21-28. That ain't gonna do it against Clemson. Now, what I will say, Clemson defense has shown that they cannot stop the pass right now. Their front looks good, but they cannot defend the pass. Yeah, they say he's available. Yeah, appreciate that, Swag. 334-625-1121, man. Y'all tap in, call that phone line. Eddie, what's up, man? Good to see you over there on TikTok, man. We got a TikTok folks showing up, tapping the screen, man. Y'all go ahead and call that phone line, man. Y'all ain't gonna have me up all night. I go over here and eat the rest of this pizza on y'all. Don't do that. Be telling me to hold the phone line, have a phone call showing y'all don't call in. Y'all know me. We beg for likes and phone calls. We beg for likes and phone calls, chat. 334-625-1121. What's up, J-Ro? How Russell County look tonight? Homecoming. How they looking tonight, man? Tell me what's good, boy. Tell me what's good. All right, Clemson and Georgia Tech. I got Georgia Tech pulling that one off if Haynes King is available in any form or fashion. Like, I think even whatever his injury was last year, they held him out because it was last week because it was Gardner Webb. And he got a history of injuries too. Big game tomorrow. We got to talk about it tonight. This is how I know I'm gonna get the phone lines buzzing. We got Georgia, Tennessee. Yes, Mary J. Platt, she brought it up. Upset alert. And honestly, to me, like I said earlier, and I'm gonna stay honest to what I said. I gotta be honest right here. Before Joey Aguilar took the field this season, I thought this was going to be a game that kind of exposed Tennessee. But seeing him and his confidence, I don't know, man.
Syracuse, they not as athletic as Georgia, maybe with the names, but Syracuse is a tough physical defense. This Tennessee team was able to slow the game down at one point and then just rattle off 21 points. 21 unanswered. The score was, I think, 21-7 at one point. And then they took it into halftime. They went up by, without giving up a touchdown. Mind you, I think they only gave up field goals in the second half. They only gave up 4 field goals in the second half. The Tennessee defense did, right? They rattled off 21 unanswered against Syracuse. And then that's 45 points in that game. And then they turn around the following week and put up a 70 burger against Eastern Tennessee. Now, it's Eastern Tennessee State. We know. Okay, but it's still 73 points, 72 points. They were playing their backups in the second quarter on defense. They only gave us 17 points. Now, Georgia, on the other hand, let's talk about Georgia. A lot of Georgia fans are going to be like, man, whatever. Okay, Georgia, you played Marshall and Austin Peay. You put up 45 points against a Marshall team that lost its whole roster to the portal last season, right? 45 points. You gave up. You gave them hope. You let them get a score in the fourth quarter, right? I don't care. This is Marshall. This ain't like a ULM squad. ULM will blow Marshall out right now. I guarantee it. I guarantee you Eastern Tennessee State will beat Marshall, right? But then you come in against Austin Peay and you struggled in this game, man. You struggled in this game. Your front was getting beat badly. Your offensive line looked bad in pass pro. Your offense looked very stagnant. I don't know if it was a Mike Bobo effect or whatever, but Georgia does not look explosive at all. Gunnar Stockton does not look like a QB that is ready to lead a offense, or I don't see him being a game changer. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. So Georgia, you on upset alert in my book. Let me give it a sign. What's up, Deb? Good to see you, sis. My beautiful sister, good to see you. Look, give Deb her applause, but let's put Georgia on upset alert, chat. Let's put Georgia on upset alert. I'm calling it tonight. Georgia's on upset alert. And I'm serious. I'm not hating. I just don't see the explosiveness. I don't see y'all O-line being able to hold up against the Tennessee pass rush. I saw Austin Peay with opportunities to make a lot of plays in the backfield. Saw him with a lot of opportunities to make a lot of plays in the backfield. And it wasn't like y'all were shutting their offense down. But your offense got problems and is going to show up tomorrow. Tennessee, I think they're going to be up for this one. We talked about South Florida, Miami already. Florida, LSU, let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit. Now, do I have LSU on upset alert? Only on one condition. You got a 100% healthy DJ Lagway and your defense of Florida tackles. Now, LSU's defense, I don't think they've been tested to say that they're legit. We saw Clemson's offense struggle. We saw, I think they played La Tech last week. We saw La Tech move the ball on them offensively. We saw La Tech slow down their offense with Garrett Nussmeier in this offense, right? They didn't look good last week, but they probably just didn't get up for La Tech. Let's be honest. Now, this LSU defense struggled last year in the secondary. I can't honestly say that they've been tested to say that they've gotten better. Cole, like I said, Cole in that Clemson offense did not look good. Cade in that Clemson offense did not look good. So I'm looking at it, and I'm saying this could be an opportunity for upset if Florida shows up and does the small things right. Adrian, what's good, man? Roll Tide pulling up. He said, go puppies. I say go puppies. Laugh out loud. And you thought y'all was going to beat the nose, Smook. Laugh out loud. Stop. Hey, I own mines. I saw a Bama team that I didn't expect to show up. But you also just struggled against Austin Peay last week. Adrian, the phone line open, man. The phone line open. Speak your case. State your case. I'm just saying, when I look at Georgia 2 weeks in a row, Marshall, y'all didn't look great against Marshall. 45 points against Marshall. Stall drives. I mean, this week one, we'll give you that pass. Come on, man. Y'all look bad. But it's Marshall. It's Marshall, right? You did what you had to do. You won. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. telling you, Tennessee has enough on the defensive front to disrupt that offensive line of yours that's struggling. Georgia fans, I know y'all don't like the truth, man. Shout out to the 29 in the chat on YouTube. Continue to like and share the stream, man. Continue to like and share the stream. Appreciate y'all for the likes. Are we at 25 likes yet? Continue running likes up, man. We at 18 likes. We need 7 more likes to hit our like goal. Hey, 334-625-1121. Phone line is open. You keep laughing. I want you to show up tomorrow. You got plenty of time to think about it. Link says Tennessee is going to beat Georgia. What you think, man? Give me a score prediction. Call in. Talk to me. We talking about all the big games. Texas A&M Notre Dame is interesting too, y'all. Texas A&M Notre Dame is interesting too, because I don't know if Notre Dame week 1 against Miami was just, you know, young quarterback, a few new faces on the offense trying to find some of your explosives there, or they just got beat, you know, or I felt like they were turning something on that last few drives, you know, to come out the game, especially the defense. So they got a bye week last week. I think we get to see a more calm starter quarterback, you know, new starter quarterback. A&M coming into an environment, I think the A&M is a better road team than they are at home, surprisingly. I think they're better on the road. I don't know what it is with A&M, but they show up on the road. But CJ Carr is going to have his work cut out for him because Texas A&M front is athletic. Can they get to the quarterback? I think they got a total of 9 sacks on the season already. I think the team has a total of 9 sacks on the season already. Let me double check that. Let me double check that, chat. Let's see. Total stats right here. Team sacks. Where the sacks at? They only got offensive stats on ESPN. That's whack. What did they do that at? Let's get on to the defensive chart there. Find the sacks. Total of 7 sacks this season. 7 sacks total this season after 2 games in. I think Alabama's only at 3. So A&M finding ways to get to the quarterback. Notre Dame freshman at home though. Should be a solid game. My boy Adrian said, Link said 27-21. Let me see what Adrian said. Look, Smook, I respect you for a long way, but this just you hyping up your chat. Hey, I'm being honest. You tell me I'm wrong. Tell me something different. Convince me that Gunnar Stockton is going to be able to make passes against this pass rush when Austin P was getting to the quarterback. Just convince me. Gunnar Stockton is in the last game averaged 1.8 yards per pass in the air. That's pure garbage. He's not dynamic enough to win against Tennessee. Just tell me something different, Adrian. We heard all this last year with Nico. Every year it's the QB they have. Tennessee defense is trash, and you know that their defense is not trash. That's the saving grace. I don't think Tennessee's quarterback is the difference maker in this game. I think his willingness to let the ball go, right? I think his willingness to let the ball go is going to test Georgia in that secondary. Your defense is the one that's struggling. Let's be honest. You haven't played an offense to even test the secondary, and there have been opportunities in both games, Marshall and Austin P. You've had the better players for 2 weeks straight. Now you're going to a team that's, man, come on. James Pierce gave Carson Beck some issues. Nico wasn't that dude last year. We knew that. And y'all caught them early before they turned it on. Josh Heupel, I believe he has that number now. He dialing it too. 334-625-1121. We're going to stay open for about 5 more minutes. And then if we don't have a call, we're just going to end the show and be live for the kickoff show in the morning. 8 a.m. Y'all tap in with your boy. My phone going off. Let me see. Yes.
I just got invited to the Alabama State game tomorrow. DJ Music, what's good to see you in the chat? 334-625-1121. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to text. Alabama State. I'll be at the Alabama State game tomorrow. What time they play? I think they play at 4. Yeah, I know we do the post-game call-in show. I think we're going to, hey, so tomorrow, what's up, DJ? Good to see you, man. Hey, so tomorrow what I'm going to do is for the watch party, the 11 a.m. kickoff, we'll do a watch party and we'll open the phone lines during the game. So you can call the phone during the game if you one of those fans that can do that type of stuff. Do it. We'll be doing the watch party. I'll open the phone lines at halftime. We'll watch the full game, Alabama, Wisconsin. We'll react to other games, scores on the that's coming in. We'll stay live for like an hour post game. Well, actually, we got to end the live and go do the post game show over on Alabama at the Voice of College Football, and then after that, I'll be going to the Alabama State game. All right, hold on 1 second. My fault, y'all. Justin said I'm back. Crawford or Canelo? Hey, that's tomorrow. You know I'm a big Canelo fan, right? You know I'm a big Canelo fan, but I don't know, man. Crawford is a dog, man. And if they stand up, I don't know who got the better stand up game, man. Who got the better hands? Who, in your opinion, I think Crawford got the better hands. I think Canelo just the better fighter, right? I think he's a more complete fighter. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with Canelo. I think if they get on the ground, Canelo could take it, right? If they get into different scenarios, if they stay on their feet, I think Crawford got it. But if they have to roll, they got it. They get into some transition things, and yeah, Crawford with the split. Okay. What's up, Nate? Good to see you. Eddie said he got Crawford. Hey, don't sleep on Canelo, y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, he a different fighter, bro. He a different fighter. He's a more complete fighter. And he'll pace this fight out. He'll pace this fight out. Hey, listen, chat. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Do y'all think Georgia will beat Bama? Be honest. I don't want to talk about that game tonight. You want me to tell you why? Because I really want Georgia fans to focus their energy on this Tennessee game. 770. We got another call on the line. Let's see who it is.
Call from.
Oh, that's D.
To accept, press.
Yo, what's up, man? You're the gang. It's D Wade.
What's happening, man? You already know what's going on, man.
What's up, man? Y'all give it up for my brother D Wade in the chat, man.
Come see about you, man. What's happening?
Man, chilling, man. Who this? This D Wade or Adrian?
This Asia right here, man.
Oh, what's
Big
up,
dog.
Adrian? What's up, man? Little pup. What's up, little pup? I thought this was D Wade. What's good, brother? Good to hear you on the phone line.
Ain't done, man. It's just all fun, man. You know what I mean? But
Hey, talk to me.
man,
Talk to
we go
me.
through this
Hey,
every
hold on.
year, man.
I want the chat to understand. This is a true dog fan right here. He done got whooped on stream on NCAA and everything for his pups, man. So I'm gonna hear him out, man. Defend your pups, man. I got y'all on upset alert. Talk to me. What's going on?
Man, listen here, man. We go through this every year, man. You know this, man. Listen, all the hype about Tennessee this, Tennessee that, and when it come down to it, you already know what's gonna happen, man. It's just how what's his name? King of the Hill cannot beat Kirby, man. King of the Hill can just not beat Kirby, man.
Man, listen.
Y'all know it.
Listen, this is a different SEC, man. Vanderbilt woke Bama fans up last year, right? Vanderbilt woke us up last year. We came in off that high horse beating y'all, and then they woke us up.
Right.
But then not only did Vanderbilt wake us up, South Carolina woke us up. Mississippi State started waking us up late in the season. Like Florida Florida had y'all. Florida had y'all in that game, man. Don't. And so this is a different SEC. It's a lot more mature teams around this conference. That Georgia's been more so the mature team. They've been the more their roster hasn't seen as much turnover as other teams in the SEC over the past 4 years. This is the first year you have to see some carryovers in development from under Kirby Smart. And I just don't think they're there week 3 of the season. And Tennessee is a little bit more ahead with how they recruited to get in their system, especially on the offensive side.
Right. I feel like it's all gonna play out, man. But I know we all gonna D, and we all gonna off it, and we all on the offensive line. But we'll show up.
I don't know, man. I think that's where the problem is for me with Georgia. Any other time, I know that Georgia could slow the game down. They could be physical in the run game, and they could lean on the offensive line.
That's what it's gonna take.
But I just don't see it happening for Georgia this year, man. Your left guard position is struggling. The right tackle is struggling. Like the O-line, the center, I mean, and Gunner cannot make the plays, bro. Let's just be real. If it comes down to putting it on Gunner's shoulders or his arm or his legs, I don't see him showing up and kneeling.
And that's why it's either gonna go one or two ways. It's either they're gonna have to come out and play their game. And I mean, when I say play their game, I already know they like to attack, like throw down the field, and with the new guy with the name Aguilar. How you say his name? I can't say his name right.
Joey Aguilar. You look, we say, we from the South. So, we say Aguilar.
In order, they gonna have to come out and they gonna have to attack. Like time they get on the field, they gonna have to attack. Because if we go in there and play our game and run the ball, because we like to be conservative. That's what we do.
Yeah,
we play conservative ball. We gonna run the ball, slow the game down. If they allow us to do that, we got this in the bag, bro.
Yeah,
and because the only way to get us out of that is if they come out there and they start just throwing the ball, just doing all these trick plays or anything, just throw us off our game. Then now we finna have to go in a shootout. That's where I don't hope. Because I know Gunner ain't going to be ready for that.
That's why I was just about to ask you, do you think Georgia can hang in the shootout?
No.
Because if Aguilar has any type of confidence after completing some intermediate routes, some delayed, some play action stuff, that's where I think y'all going to get in trouble at. I don't think y'all have the offensive firepower. Well, I think y'all have the assets. I just don't think y'all have it put together right now to be able to get into. I've yet to see Georgia really score 30 points in meaningful game time. You get what I'm saying? Like against quality competition this season.
I get you.
And then y'all failed to put up like 60 against weak competition. And like you said, they started slow last year, but you had a more experienced quarterback in Carson Beck. Last year, you had a better run game around them. You had a veteran offensive line. It was a lot more favorable for a quarterback to be mediocre in then your problem. I'm gonna tell you your problem, and this is my last thought on the Georgia thing, because Georgia fans they don't agree with me until I say this. Mike Bobo is your freaking problem. As long as Mike Bobo is calling the offense for Georgia, I don't see how y'all keep getting top recruits on that offensive side. Even the running backs. You're gonna, but man. I don't get it. How are they getting top recruits to come play at Georgia for Mike Bobo in that offense?
I don't know. I can't answer that. But what I mean? It's all I can say is, man, it starts we already know everything starts at the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like if we could just go out there and not physical, just be more physical and not physical them guys, man, I think we'll be all right. Or like I said, we got the bats to do it with Peanut, cause I love that guy right there.
Yeah.
I call him Peanut. Yeah, Peanut and Nate Frazier. You know what I mean? Cass Jones. You know what I mean? I was just worried about how our line gonna show up. Our line can hold up. We got this in the bag, bro. I ain't worried about my defense. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not really worried about my defense.
Man, you better be. You better be. I'm telling you, man, that defense, your defense, if Austin P had a left guard They could have hit y'all a couple times early in the game in Austin P. And then the run game, man, I'm just not used to seeing Georgia getting pushed around up front. You know, and we're talking about Marshall and Austin P, bro. We're not talking like a Clemson week 1 or Virginia Tech or, you know what I'm saying, or us like Florida State did us week 1, where they just manhandled us in the third quarter up front. Like, but then you see what happened the next week with Bama. Like, we showed up and we manhandled ULM to the point where it was like, okay, that's what they were supposed to do. Yeah. Now that's the narrative, you know. Not Bama came back, but that's what they supposed to do. So now with Wisconsin, Bama got to go out there and prove it again. Georgia hasn't had an opportunity to do that against anybody meaningful. So going into Neyland, this is gonna be a big one. I'm actually making my pick right now, man. I'm picking. I'm picking Tennessee.
Okay.
Roll Vols.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody picking us. You know that, right?
Nah, 71%. 71% of people on college picking y'all. Who love it?
You already know who love it the most. Kirby Smart, baby.
Hey, listen. Hey,
love it.
Hey, Kirby could act like he got this in the bag or he feeling the heat all he want, whatever. I'm telling you right now, Kirby better come with a game plan that's gonna help that quarterback out, because if he don't and they match out physically, it's gonna be a long game for Georgia, man. That's in Neyland. They play very good at home. I
feel you.
So
I feel you. It's gonna be a dog fight, man. I ain't saying it ain't, but as long as we can get out of there with the W is all I care about.
For sure.
All they care we win by 3 points.
For sure.
I want to go home and rest up and wait for y'all.
Yeah, look. Y'all, but listen, you know what's crazy? If y'all mess around and let this game go into like one of them third, fourth quarter games, I don't know, man. I don't know if the psyche of Gunnar Stockton gonna be able to rebound. I don't think the defense, especially in the past game, I think Ty Simpson licking his chops looking at that secondary right now. Like, for real. And if Kirby want to send those pressures, that's his wheelhouse. When he get to play that quick game, so I don't want to jump into the Bama Georgia matchup. I still want to keep Georgia Tennessee, but if we Bama fans gonna be watching this one real close. Both teams, like, I'm telling you. So, but yeah, man.
I feel like when that time coming, we do have to play y'all. The only thing is gonna make me feel a little bit more confident this year, because y'all at our we ain't had y'all down there since what,
2015, man.
2015. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, and I laugh when Georgia fans try to say we've been running from y'all. Y'all know Bama and Georgia only play like every 4 years before the division. Like Bama Georgia fans that keep saying the other side is running, they never was year on year off. They were never rivals. The recent status of the programs, under Mark Richt and Kirby Smart and Nick Saban, those recent statuses is what made this a big rivalry. But traditionally, Alabama and Georgia have never been rivals. So let's calm that down about running from each other. Ain't nobody running the SEC. It wasn't no reason for these games to be played at the rate that they be playing at now. Alabama, Georgia is a big money grabber now. It wasn't before.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, final thoughts, man. So we can open this phone line up. Look, it's been good talking to you, man. I'm telling you, bro. I hate Tennessee.
Always smooth, man.
I hate Tennessee, but I'm being unbiased, man. I'm being unbiased for real. I just don't see it for y'all tomorrow, man. I think y'all got to come out and really open up, bro. Like, none of that.
Oh, we here. I don't think Kirby's gonna want to come out there and start off slow, man. I don't think he is.
He can't afford it.
He shouldn't.
He couldn't afford it this game.
He shouldn't. No.
Man, I'm out here.
I think we got this though, man. I think, like I said, we gonna, even if they start out all hyped up, and we play all 4 quarters, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna really determine who gonna want the thing when they get late third, fourth, going in the fourth quarter. That when it's trying to see what you really made.
Score prediction.
That when I feel like Kirby gonna stick to that run, and they're gonna determine the outcome right there.
Score
How
prediction.
physical? Like I said, who gonna be more physical at the end of the game? You know what I mean?
Give me a score prediction, Adrian.
A scope prediction.
Yeah.
Okay. I think honestly, I think it'll be Georgia 27, Tennessee 21.
Y'all, I'm about to share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show y'all what
27-21.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all my screen real quick because I just put a score prediction in my pick'ems. Hold on, let me zoom in so y'all don't see my pick'ems. But I was putting the score prediction in so I can add it up, and because y'all know I ain't got no mental math for real. I gotta add my stuff up over my fingers. But look, y'all, my score prediction that I put in 38-27. I was putting my score prediction was 38 Tennessee, 27 Georgia. I just don't think Georgia can score enough points. I don't think Georgia can score enough to beat Tennessee, but I can see Tennessee putting up 31, 35 points. So I think it's a field goal or two in there. Maybe it's a few turnovers that really allow them to separate in the second half with Gunnar Stockton having to pass to try to create some separation. I think it's a tight game, and he's going to have to be able to pass, and that's where Tennessee's going to be able to capitalize maybe second, third quarter. And then that I just don't see Gunnar Stockton leading the offense to come from behind. Now the defense, Georgia defense might create a turnover too, but you're not settling Joy. Joy not gonna pull.
We're gonna have to rely really on, man, that defense, man.
Facts.
Like what I said, if the running game is there, we'll be fine.
Facts.
Just don't have to force him in the having to be, having to pass, like, just constantly pass. No, we're a running team, man. That's what we do best, man. We run, we be physical on the line, we run it down your throat. That's what I want to stick with. That's what we need to stick to.
Okay, so you said
we can do that, we'll win.
You said 27
27 Georgia, 21 Tennessee. I think it's gonna be a close one.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but I think it'll be 27 Georgia, 21 Tennessee.
Yeah, my score ain't a blowout either. 11 points is not a blowout by any means. I just think, like I said, if it come down to it, if Kirby got to go for it on fourth early to stay in the game, that's gonna put y'all in trouble. And we've seen, man, Kirby. Let's be real. Has Kirby shown that he's a real? And it's not a conversation for now. Of course, I'm letting you off the line, but I want Georgia fans to answer this honestly in the chat. We got a few tapping in. Has Kirby showcased that he can be a real game manager? Like, has Kirby been able to manage big moments against quality teams? Right? Has he been able to manage? I can't say that I've seen him do it. Notre Dame, Alabama, LSU. Who else? When those teams, when they were clicking and they were quality teams, and he had a same quality type defense, I don't think he's managed the game well, especially on the offensive side, as far as taking control of style of play calling and stuff. So, y'all answer that for me in the chat.
He didn't manage well. I can tell you right now, when he set
Justin Fields out there
for that fake. Oh my God, man! I'll never forget that, man. Oh my God, I'm glad. I'm surprised you didn't. That wasn't the first one you brought up, bro.
Hey, that's the first thing. As soon as you started saying that, man. I knew that's what you was going to. I trolled. Man. So this is the last thing. I used to be in this Facebook trash talk group, man. They probably tapped in. A few of them tapped in on the live right now. But I used to be in there when that play happened. 4th and 11, ELLEUM. Boy, I was killing that. Y'all remember they had the little emoji going around with Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory whispering in them girls' ears, and they was like, "Say it again." Right. In the show, he was like, "What he said? Omelette du fromage," or whatever he was there. I put in the quotes where I said 4th and 11. Boy, I had them phone. 4th and 11. Man, I gotta find that. I'm gonna find that again, bro. That was some funny stuff. But yeah. Adrian, I appreciate you for calling in, man. It's been a good time. Y'all already know. Give it up for my guy, Adrian, man. Go ahead and give you a little shout out to your little squad, man. Go ahead and do your little.
Baby.
Yeah, there you go. All right, bye. Coming in on my phone, I talk about some Go Dogs. Nah, bro, go home. That's what them see. Y'all don't even understand, man. It's a battle of the yard, bro. These two sets of mutts, chat. going at it tomorrow. They about to be fighting over chew toys and stuff in Neyland tomorrow. Coach, I got Tennessee beating Georgia. Craig said he got Tennessee beating Georgia. I was about to mention that about Justin Fields, man. That is the highlight of Kirby's freaking his career. His career right now at Georgia. And he righted the ship when he won them back-to-back natties. I can't even be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? And then Justin, did Fields go away and win a natty? Hey, y'all, we need 2 more likes to get up to 25 on the stream over here on YouTube, man. Give me 2 more likes on the stream, man. That was a good one, chat. That was a good one. I appreciate Adrian for being a good sport. Hey, Virgo, good to see DMVU Football Elite tapping in on Instagram. Hey, much love, everybody over there. 334-625-1121, man. Let me know y'all got a Barking Dogs versus Puke Orange. Ugh. Tennessee 38, Georgia 24. Close to my score. I had Tennessee 38, Georgia 27. Gunner ate it. I hope Gunner is the QB when we roll into Athens. Me too. I pray they don't switch it up on us. Because then I'll be talking about Kane Womack having the ability to game plan for multiple situations. It'll be a topic of discussion if we got to prepare for another QB. But I think when you have a basis system like you have it with Kane Womack's 4-2-5, all you gotta do is execute, man. All you gotta do is execute. Very rarely do we see our defense out of position, right? Very rarely. We just gotta finish tackles. Did I talk about all the games on the plate? Texas A&M, Notre Dame, South Florida. We talked about Clemson. We talked about South Alabama, Auburn. What else, man? It was, Vandy, South Carolina. That's the last one. Vandy, South Carolina. Now, I know a lot of people going to be like, Vandy, South Carolina, like 2 years ago, that would have been a thing. But think about last year, what these teams are coming off of. This matchup right here is going to be bigger than what people expect. And it's going to have a lot of implications to some of these middle of the bunch teams. How they shape up and what their schedules, these early wins against each other can play out and have a team like South Carolina, a team like Vanderbilt in position to be number 3 or number 4 in the SEC and the 2nd or 3rd or the 4th or 5th team in the college football playoff selection from the SEC. You know, it's possible that the SEC can get, 5 teams in for the playoffs. It's possible. So it's going to be a good one, man. Lenore Sellers, like I said, Diego Pavio. I got South Carolina pulling it off. I know the South Carolina offense has been struggling, but their defense has still been steady. They're just as good on the back end as they were last year, and I think physicality is not a question for this South Carolina defense. Diego going to have to deal with a more aggressive pass rush from this defense from South Carolina, and their secondary is very disciplined. So, yeah. I'm ready to see that. So, I think I'm going with South Carolina to pull that one out. Yep, going with South Carolina. So we got all of our predictions in and got all our picks in. I appreciate y'all for the 25 likes on the stream too over there on YouTube, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love. Coming in tonight, having a good time. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the phone call segment. We're going to be live again 8 a.m. in the morning, kicking off the kickoff show. And I think I'm going to be going to the Alabama State game tomorrow. So post-game action, post-game interaction stuff might change up. I'll be in support of Andrew Body, man, the quarterback at Alabama State, man, a youngster. I've had the privilege of becoming a close friend with him. We go to the same church, check in with him, going into all his games, try to check in weekly with him, pray with the young man. He got a good head on his shoulders, man, a very, very talented quarterback. Went off against UAB 2 weeks ago, I believe. That was 2 weeks ago now, for 400 passing, 100 rushing. Alabama State quarterback. Y'all check out the highlights from that game. That boy went stupid. He went stupid. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And without further ado, man, don't forget to check out our merch. We got our merch, man. Make sure y'all go check out the merch. You want to get to the link, ! merch in the chat. Type that in the YouTube chat and it'll come up. YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, all of y'all. If y'all type it in the chat, it'll come up for y'all as a link in the chat. Click that link, go check out all the merch. We got all of the discounts through Georgia Week. You will get a discount on all your purchases. So check that out. Also, thank you to all of our sponsors, man. We've been growing. Partners, everybody that's supporting the Coach Smook Network, helping us continue to grow this platform and spread the word. Thank you all. And last but not least, hey, facts, Jason. I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having them as an option. That you see what happens in college football, man. You see what happens in college football. But last but not least, don't forget, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications here on the YouTube channel at Coach Smook. Also follow your boy at Coach Smook on all other platforms, man. And anytime you comment on the videos or any other comment, make sure you put hashtag put me in the game coach or PMITGC. Make sure you put in those comments in the chat. We're getting back to our editing vibes, man. We were trying to work something out with a third-party editing source, but they kind of dropping the ball right now. So we're going to pick it back up, and we're going to get our edits back out. I'm going to get back in my bag on editing. Just another thing to keep the fire going, man. And I want to encourage y'all tonight too, man, before we get off here. Listen, I felt like I've been in a stuck place since I got back from UAT. I feel like I've been stuck, right? And I get up and I continue to see production, but I like physically in the space that I'm in, I don't feel like the work is really showing its fruit. I don't feel like the labor is showing its fruit. And I got encouraged. My aunt sent me a video, man, and it was a piece of that said that sometimes God has to hide you for the before he brings you to the big reveal. And then sometimes, you need that moment of silence before your platform or your space allows you to make your noise or for your voice to be heard. And so I was sitting and I was like, man, is this why, I've been so pulled to, sit back and be on my own with production and editing, like my thumbnails, everything. I've been kind of putting it on myself to, set another tone. Coming back from UHP, I came back so motivated, and now I'm just ready to see it all come to fruition. And it's coming together, not slowly but surely, but it's coming together, like at the pace that it's supposed to come together. And so if y'all are in a spot where you feel like you're stuck and you're doing the right things, you're not going and wasting your time, you're not wasting your efforts, don't give up. Maybe you got to reset mentally every other day. Maybe you got to reset physically, like literally reset, get in the stretch and reset, sit somewhere quiet and let things process. Don't try to do nothing about it, but just put everything out there realistically and process it, right? And then if you don't have a prayer life, man, I encourage you to get one. If you don't have a prayer life, if you don't have a faith system or a belief system, I encourage you to get one because, spiritually, you have to be strong to get through a lot of this craziness in this world these days. So I would encourage you all, don't quit. If you got to reset. Ain't that wrong, resetting. As long as you just don't stop. Keep pushing to your goals. Keep pushing to your dreams. And you'll get there. I appreciate y'all for tapping in again. I'm your boy, Coach Smook, here on the Coach Smook Network. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all be blessed. See y'all in the morning, 8 a.m.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. We keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. We keep it live. Better go subscribe. You do roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook. Through the game, roll tide, roll tide. Better go subscribe.